The way of the world is to go from that which is simple to that which is more complex, more difficult. Level 1, level 2, level 3. The way to build expertise in this world is to go from that simplicity to more and more insight through complexity. But the way of this satsang, the way of spirituality, true spirituality, is to go from that complexity into more and more simplicity. And if you find that something is grasping to understand, something is trying to get some conceptual expertise, then we know that it can safely be dropped. Because nothing that I'm saying actually needs to be understood in that way. You see? So even when I say please understand, what I really mean is please look. You see? Because nothing here really is abstract. To the mind, it is completely unfathomable, and therefore it seems totally abstract. But to you, the reality that you are, nothing is extraordinary here that is spoken about. So it's not that we must take on more and more conceptual understanding, but more and more get used to just checking for ourselves as to what is really here. And if we notice that there is something like a grasping for more and more understanding, even that can be dropped. Because in that, there is this sense that I will. Now, today I picked up these new concepts. Tomorrow I'll pick up some more. Maybe in a few weeks of satsang, I will really have got it.
Father, your sound is a little bit low on my end.
Oh,
Can
sound
you
is
move the
a bit
mic
low.
a little bit closer to your mouth?
And we can also increase.
Oh, too much.
Let's too much.
That's
How is it now?
better. Thank you very much.
Okay, Mali. Okay. Maybe I can speak a bit louder. Okay, I speak like this. It's okay for you there? Okay, great, great. Okay. I got used to this mic now, and I'm like, usually how I speak, no? Outside satsang is very soft like this. No, no, I'm just kidding. So, what were we saying? Uh, that there's a sense that this satsang is good because every day I can pick up some new spiritual concepts, and in a few weeks I will have my bag full. Then it's not really the same satsang as I'm in. It's in some sort of a mental satsang where these words are just being picked up. Said, yeah, this one sounds good, so let me collect this one. This one, okay, this one I knew before, so this can go. Or this one I don't really agree with, so this can be kept aside. So our disagreement actually must not come from a fight between concepts. You see, our disagreement must not come from this is what I believe versus this is what you say. Our disagreement, if any, must come from this sense that I checked on what you say and I find that it is not true. This is beautiful contemplation and always reveals something. You see? Very often there can be some confusion about non-doership, you see, personal non-doership versus then who is the pointing in satsang for? This confusion can remain actually for a long time for many of us. Because on one hand we say there is nothing for you to do. Huh? Who is that referring to? It is referring to that which does not exist. The person that does not exist obviously cannot do anything. When we say that don't try to do anything means don't believe in this sense of personal doership. Then what is all of the pointing for? The idea still remains sticky sometimes that this satsang or satsangs in general will help the person free itself from personhood. Uh, The idea can remain sometimes that satsang is to help the person free itself from personhood. But this is not the case. Satsang, like everything else in this realm, is just a play that consciousness is playing with itself. So I'm going to repeat one more time so that because I know this is some sort of a sticky confusion for many of you. So let's look at it really step by step. Awareness, always aware, is not deluded, is not confused, cannot play any roles, is not operating actively in this realm at all. It's just the primal witnessing of this entire play. Huh? With me? Is it too early in the morning to share this stuff? Awareness is always aware. It cannot be playing the game of delusion and freedom, cannot be an active participant in this realm of appearances. So, then what has to be done to awareness? There's some pointing for awareness? No, obviously not. Awareness is just aware. It is the unborn, undying, absolute, ultimate, whatever you want to call it, that one. No satsang is needed for awareness. You see? You see? Therefore, when we point to awareness, what is the purpose of it? When we point to awareness, when we say, are you aware now? It is for that which is playing as if it is a person in this realm, for it to play the game of recognition of what it truly is.